Hi there, Tomiwa here. So I just want to quickly share something with us, especially couples. It's one of the things I've realized of recent that as parents, we tend to hold our feelings and expression of love in the presence of the children. What people typically call public display of affection. But even right in the home, we hold back in expressing our love to our spouse, not knowing that when you are able to show children these things, they learn directly from you how to deal in their own personal relationships as they grow older. Let the children see your expression of love. I'm not talking about things that are beyond their age. In how you care for one another, how you pray for each other, how you show concern when your spouse is down. There's nothing wrong in doing that. And secondly, let's avoid a situation where we try to humiliate our partners in the presence of the children, especially when you have valid reasons. Never pollute the mind of your children against your spouse, even if you have valid reasons for doing so, because eventually the children are going to grow. And when they start having relationships of their own and they are more matured about these things, they can decipher that they can understand better what you were trying to do. They would eventually understand what transpired. And so you don't intentionally need to pollute the mind of the children against their mother or their father, regardless. Unless in a situation where they are in harm's way. And there are still matured ways of doing that. When you do things in that manner and the children are older and they find out, you tend to lose some respect from them. Those are the kind of relationships situations where you find that eventually you now start calling the children when they are older and they don't pick the call. At times the phone is ringing and they'll be like, oh, is daddy? I'll call him later, because that realization of what transpired years ago is now dawning on them, and then they see that, oh, this is what you were trying to do, even though you had valid reasons. The capacity to be godly and bitter at the same time cannot reside in one vessel. One will be the truth, the other will be a lie. Especially when you profess to be someone of faith, especially a Christian. You take them to church, yet you come and speak vile words. You must be able to control yourself. Carry them along maybe in the things that are happening based on their understanding and age appropriateness, but don't intentionally try to pollute children against the other parent in situations where you are having trouble. And I also want to encourage us. I also see some people, maybe that's the way they are raised or they don't know better. When children express love to you, don't just wave it off even though you like it. If your children commend you, when they give you good remarks, let them know that you like it. Acknowledge their words, acknowledge their action. In fact, stop what you are doing to say, oh, thank you, I actually like that, that made me feel good. That way they are able to repeat it, and then it helps with your relationship with them. They now start to pay more attention to details, and especially when they are now older, they can do the same with their friends or in their own personal relationships. This thought just crossed my mind. I went for a speaking engagement and the interactions there sort of inspired me to do this video. I hope that somebody will take something from it. Let's not withhold our expression of love. Let's share freely, give freely, and let the children see it. Let's be the template for them, not what they see online that may not be appropriate. Thank you for watching and take care of yourself. Bye for now.